Happy July 10th, everybody. What a scorcher it is here in San Diego. I want to make this video to provide you all with an update on my scooters. Here's my Toursor. I tried the A5 air shock absorber 190mm RE. This is the RE as opposed to the RR1, which has a dual air chamber. This has a single air valve chamber in here. Unfortunately, as you can see, it failed. It broke here because I tried to jump it onto a curb. So unfortunately, these A5 air shock absorber canisters are not designed for jumping. But however, while I had it on the Toursor, it provided an amazing ride, smooth and stable. There wasn't any parasitic movement or wobble or instability, whatever you want to call it. So I was really happy with that. So I'm going to replace it again with another Air 5 canister. I ordered these off of AliExpress. Took a whole month to arrive at my door. I have the whole collection here. The 125mm, which is definitely too short. I have that on my Maike scooter. Oh, what the? Come on. See right there. I don't know if it's a little too dark. All right, so this is 155mm, which is still too short. The moment I got on the scooter deck, it bottomed out. Hopefully this is 165mm. I'm gonna try to install this one today and see how that holds up. And if this is still too short, I'm gonna replace it again with a brand new 190mm A5. Hey, all right, some rather depressing news here. I got the 165mm A5 air shock absorber installed on my Toursor front suspension, and this is what it looks like. And to the naked eye, it seems everything is fine and dandy until I actually stand on the scooter. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I stand on. As you can see in the previous video clip, with a slight amount of force, the suspension bottomed out, and I'm just not comfortable riding a scooter, a high-powered, high-speed electric scooter that has the potential of bottoming out and locking up the wheels and throwing me off. So my only other alternative now, or last resort, is I'm gonna have to reinstall the 190mm A5 back in there and just have to live with that one because it provides the best stability. Our air shock absorbers provide the best stability. I wish there were a 170. This is the one I installed on here is 165mm. If they make 170mm, I think that would be the sweet spot. And I know the angle here, if you look down, the angle looks a little bit freakishly grotesque, but once I step on the scooter, it's a little bit more agreeable. As you will see here, I step on the scooter. Oh, let me turn this on. So I step on the scooter, see? And this is single wheel or single motor drive here. So it's like riding a Bronco, but if you position your body weight towards the front, it's manageable. And once you have it on dual wheel, so I just hit the button for dual wheel drive. You don't get that buckling anymore. Great. So I'm gonna show you again, dual wheel drive. Alright, so now this is dual wheel drive on third gear. So dual wheel drive is just rides like normal. Ready? Alright, here I'm backing up the scooter. I'm about to do a high-speed run to demonstrate the stability of the new shock absorber, doing single wheel drive. So it's tilting the front of the scooter up. Right here I have it set on dual wheel drive, and I'm about to accelerate full throttle, going 20, 30, 40. I'm gonna top out at 50 right here. lower 50 miles per hour down this stretch of highway here. Again, don't try this at home. This is an isolated road, but notice how stable the front wheel is. I know a lot of my followers, they complain that the Toursor front wheel, especially going at higher speeds over 40-50 miles an hour, speed wobbles creep in, and they have to release and let go of the throttle, slow the scooter down. But with the 190mm A5 shock absorber, I'm pretty much relaxing standing. You can't see me, but I'm standing on the scooter deck and I'm just relaxing really calmly, because there's so much confidence that this air shock absorber inspires in you. And here comes the end of the run here. But notice how stable everything is. No wobble, no parasitic movement. Alright, so I want to do another ride here to demonstrate what the 190mm A5 shock absorber does, or can do. I'm going to make a right on this road here, and you're going to see that the front of the scooter is going to tilt up and down, and that's because I'm riding it on single rear wheel drive, so it kind of does a little wheelie on the scooter. And now I'm going to slow down and then set it on dual wheel drive. Notice dual wheel drive, you don't get that tilt upwards. I want to slow down again here and then do a dual wheel drive acceleration. Yeah, it just rides very normal. Actually, it's better than normal. It's super stable. It's actually, it's hard. I don't want to say, yeah, I do want to say this. It's more stable than my Maike scooter. Watch how I go over these speed bumps here. Like, take a look at the shock absorber in action. Damn, look at that. You don't really feel the bumps anymore. It's pretty amazing. So here's another speed bump. Look at that. I'm gonna make a U-turn right up in this road here and go back over the speed bumps. And just to show you what the 190mm air shock does. So in addition to providing super stability at high speeds, it pretty much flans out all the imperfections in the road, even these giant street speed bumps here. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So highly recommend the A5 air shock absorber. And make sure you get the 190mm, even though it looks pretty weird when you install it on the scooter because of that gap. But once you stand on the deck, it looks a lot more normal, and the practical function that it provides you is just unbelievable. So all right, that's all I got for this one.